This year's final Athletic Hall of Fame inductee is James H. White, class of 1985. James, please join me on the stage. How about that? James H. White of Decatur, but first, he's from Joliet. I had a college teammate from Joliet, and I asked him about a year ago, I said, you know a guy, did you play against a guy in high school named James White? And he was like quiet for a second, he goes, oh yeah. You know, that dude was bad. So James, you're tearing them up in high school, so then people know it. All right, let me continue. White of Decatur can claim an impressive list of accomplishments from his time with the Big Blue football. 2 years in a row, he was chosen as a CCIW All-Conference First-Team linebacker. He served as captain of his junior year team, which finished the season 8-1, with 2 defensive touchdowns to his credit. His career stats included 52 solo tackles, 98 assisted tackles, 3 fumble recoveries, and 4 interceptions. President White, I am pleased to present James H. White, class of 1985, for induction into the Millikin Athletic Hall of Fame.
Good evening. When my wife first texted me and said, "You're a Hall of Famer," I said, "What?" And she said, "You're a Hall of Famer." I said, "No way." And she said, "Way." I immediately thought of two charter members of the Hall of Fame. One was Fred Long. I found out about Fred Long through going through some files at my church, Antioch Missionary Baptist Church. Fred was a member of that church a long time ago, back because he graduated in 1918, and he was one of the first black football players at Millikin, and the first black graduate, and went on to have a distinguished coaching career. The second one was R. Wayne Gill, class of 1921. Dean Joe Houston sat me next to him at a luncheon when I was a freshman, and he said, "You know, the thing about football is best to get a good lick on them before they get a good lick on you." And he gave me a forearm shiver. And he was like 85 years old when he did it. And I was, 81. I was a freshman and right out of Joliet, and I'm like, I'll blow you back. But, and I always remember that, and just thinking of those two men. Coach Pelker, thank you for telling me to get a white jersey on my second day here and move me from offense to defense. So, I gotta give it that. To my beautiful wife, I just thank you for all you've done since the announcement was made. You're the love of my life. For my son, Brett, who's a senior at Berklee College of Music in Boston, he surprised me and came home. I wasn't expecting him to be here, so that was great. To my daughter, Maya, she is the joy of my life, and she is the 2016 MacArthur High School homecoming queen. So she'll be leaving here shortly to go do her queenly duties at the football game. I have friends here, I have teammates here, I have fraternity brothers here, and it touched my heart deeply that they all traveled from Houston, Texas, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, from Mesa, Arizona. Nobody lives here but me, and they all traveled here. To my wife, I'm sorry, I said my wife already. To mom and dad, thank you all for what you all do for me as well. My my parents passed away years ago, but I was adopted. And tonight I have my birth mother with me, Mrs. Margot Harris, and my sister here, Kim Harris. I also have with me Larry Phillips, and you all might know the Phillips name. Mrs. Phillips was a longtime employee of Milliken and did great work with all of us, and I was always very thankful for all the love she showed me, and I wanted Larry to be here with me tonight, so thank you, Larry. And just thank you, everybody, for coming out. I thank the Hall of Fame for inducting me, and to also go along with what Kevin said. It's great to go in with a co-captain. And actually, that was our senior year that we were the captains of the team that went what I feel is the best football team ever at Milliken. That team. But thank you all, and have a great night.